Hello Ananda. Today we can start with the backgrounds. Yesterday in the previous class we have seen the lists. We need to apply the CSS properties. By using backgrounds we are going to be applying the CSS properties. As you saw in the last chapter, the CSS treats each element as if it were its own box. Means suppose we have created one paragraph. It should be in particular box we are going to be applying. You can control the backgrounds, these boxes using the following properties. Means we can control that boxes also by using these properties. Means these are the properties we are going to be using to control the boxes. In the backgrounds property, here we are going to be using it is used the body element are affected to the entire browser window. Means if you are using backgrounds in the body section, means it should be applicable whole page. Suppose if you are not using in the body section, where we are going to be using in the paragraph, if we are using, means it should be applicable for the paragraph only. Particular element if you want to specify, we need to specify also. If you are using backgrounds in the body section, means it should be applicable to the whole page. We can see in the backgrounds which type of properties we are going to be using and what is the use we can see first. Background color. By using background color, it should be specify the background colors. Means we can set the colors. Background image. Specify the image to use as a background. Means instead of using colors, we can set the images also. Background repeat. Indicates whether the background image should be repeated. Means it should be repeating continuously. Background attachment. Indicates the background image should be fixed. One position on the page. Whether it should be stay on the position. Means suppose we are going to be background attachment if we are setting here. If you are scrolling the page, it should be fixed. Fixed means it should not move to the next page. If you are using scroll means it should be moving to the one page to another page. Next, background position. By using background positions, whatever backgrounds we are going to be setting, we can set the alignment also. Top, bottom, right, left, middle, center also we can set. Background shorthand form that allows you to specify all these properties. Means whenever we are going to be not using any background property values, if you are not using it, automatically browser can consider the default values. Which values? W3 will be specifying some default values that should be considered by the browser. Next one, background color property. In the background color property allows you to specify a single solid color of the background. Means if you are applying in the body section, color will be if it should be applicable to the whole page. When the background color property is set in the body, means it should be applicable to the whole document. When it is used any other element, if you are using some particular element, means that particular element only we need to set the background color. How to write the background color property? First use the element name, body element we are going to be using here. Within the curly braces we are going to be setting the background color. It is a property and value we are going to be setting. Color is a property name, then colon, and we are going to be using the value. This is the way of to declaring the background color property. This will be applicable to the whole document. Suppose we need to apply only bold. Means it should be applicable to the bold only. If you are using paragraph, means it should be applicable to the paragraph only. That is the use of the background color property. Whenever we are going to be applying the colors in color property, here we need to consider the how many values will be set. How many ways? In 3 ways. First one, we are going to be using by using the color name also, and also we can use the hexadecimal values also, and RGB. RGB values will be started with where onwards 0 to 255. In between only we need to consider the values. If we are using the RGB values, means how to write. RGB is a keyword we need to use. Then use the color values here. Each and every color will be separated by the commas. RGB values. Then suppose if you are using the hexadecimal values, means we need to start with the value will be hash symbol. This is the way of to declare the background color property. Suppose we are getting bored with colors, means we need to apply the images also. How to set the images by using backgrounds? The background image property allows you to to set the background images. How to write background images? First use the element name body we are going to be using, then background image is a property name, then use the colon, then after whenever we are going to be setting the value of the background image, it should be started with which key? URL key we are going to be using. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. By using within the parenthesis, there we are going to be setting the address of that particular image address we need to specify here. This is the way of to declaring the image property. Next, after setting the images, image will be displayed continuously or constant. How we need to set another property. Which property? We need to set the images background repeat property. In the background repeat property, when you specify the background images and the box is bigger than the image, then the image will be repeated till up to the whole box, means it should be repeatedly staying. For that we are going to be using we need to set the particular box only, means we need to use these are the values we are going to be setting. Image repeat property. Here we are going to be using the repeat value. This causes the image is to repeat to cover the whole page, means if you are using repeat means it should be applicable to the whole page. Repeat X means it should be applicable only horizontal, not for vertical. If you are using repeat Y means it should be the image will be repeated but repeatedly vertically down the page, not across the horizontally. It should not move to the horizontally. No repeat, the image will be displayed only once. These are the values we are going to be using in the repeat. Next, we are going to be set the position of the image. How to set? By using this. We need to set the images. How to set? Height and width also we need to set. How? By using X percentage, Y percentage, means here we are going to be setting the horizontally and vertically by using percentage. Suppose whole document we need to assume 100%. In that we need to horizontally if you are using the 20%, vertically if you are using 20, means total it should be occupy the 40% of the whole document. Remaining 60% will be empty. Then X and Y absolute length along with the horizontal and vertical axis also we can set in the pixel formats, means number format we are going to be using instead of using the percentages. Left, by using left value shown the left of the page, means it should be displaying the left side. Center if you are using means center of the page it should be displayed. Right if you are using right side it should be displayed. Suppose if you are using box means in the particular box it should be containing the element, means within the content only it should be displayed. That is the containing element we are going to be specifying here. Top if you are using means it should be display the top. Bottom if you are using means it should be display the bottom of the page. Center if you are using means center of the page it should be displayed. Here see, consider left, right, center will be aligned with the horizontal axis. It should be aligned. If you are using the top, center, bottom means it should be aligned vertical alignment. This one. This is about position. Where we to locate the particular image. Then image background attachment property. This property, suppose we need to watermark if you want to apply, we need to use the background attachment property. In the property, in that property we are going to be using the two values. Fixed means the image of not move if the user scrolls up down the pages, means it should be image will be displayed, it cannot move to the next page. That is the fixed value. If you are using the scroll means whenever we are going to be moving to the one page to another page, automatically the image also it should be moved. That is the attachment property will be considered. How many values? Two values. First one fixed and scroll. Next, background property. In the background property, whenever we are going to be using properties, if you are not going to be setting any values, means automatically W3C will be setting the default values that should be considered by the browser. That is the use of the background. Tomorrow we can see the background image how to apply the colors also, how to apply the images also. Thank you one and all.